Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the Bomber Crew. Now, I know that I haven't been doing a whole lot of single-player games as of late, but this one kind of struck me as something that was very interesting. I actually have already started a game, got about 7 missions complete or so, but I thought that getting that far into it and actually really liking it, that I'd go ahead and try recording some of it and see if it interests you guys at all. So we're going to go ahead and do game and skip training. Since I kind of already know how to play, we'll go to the 3rd slot here and kind of kick it off. So essentially the way that it works is this is kind of your field here. Think of a game like We Need to Go Deeper, but it's not cooperative. You're essentially taking care of all the characters in the plane yourself. So you can kind of customize your plane to a certain point with all the different liveries, base paints, like all this sort of stuff here. You can do like plaids, cat plane, checkmate, dark knight, black, golden eagle. There's a lot of really cool neon disco, over the rainbow, pearl, turtle shell, woodland camo. That's kind of cool. Nose art. So you could do custom logos, which you guys can see that I've made some custom logos. Custom logos are very easily made if we just, I mean, all you do is just click what you want to do and then just kind of click and drag. I mean, that's literally all it is. It's pretty basic stuff. So let's do that one. And then our engine art, you can do flames, flying tiger, and then you have some of the other custom stuff. We're going to do the flying tiger. Our wing art. We'll just stick with none for now. And then the waist text, you could do black text like Bomber Crew, and then you can change the actual text of it. So for example, just like that. We'll do some white text. There we go. All right. And then as far as the crew goes, you got to make sure that you have the crew in order to even start the mission. So let's go into the crew section here. We've already got everybody all set. So now we can go ahead and go to briefing and start our first missions here. All right. So our reconnaissance has identified one of the enemy's motor factories in Belgium. Let's knock it out. So here's all the different crew. Essentially, they're like all level 4 in my other single-player game that I've already started. But we'll go ahead and kick it off with what we've got here. So we'll select the pilot and have him take off. And there's our first location right there that we've got to start heading to. So we'll start navigating that way. And this game can get pretty intense. Fighter pilots start coming shooting up your plane. You've got to send your mechanic around and start fixing things, and it gets to be pretty crazy. We're going to go ahead and raise the gear up because you can see the wind drag there starts eating up on your fuel. Here's your fuel, your usage rate. So we've reached our low altitude, which is where we need to be. And then now we're just kind of cruising around and waiting to see when our next navigation point. You can actually click and speed up a little bit if you really want to, but things kind of come pretty quickly. So as of now, it's a pretty peaceful ride. We're actually just heading to our objective right now. We haven't had any resistance as of yet. And then you can look at your map there and kind of see the different missions and stuff that we're going to have to go to. So here's where we took off, and this is where we got to go. So nothing too major as of yet. We've got a mechanic that can work on the plane. Things will go wrong, by the way. You have electrical systems, you have your oxygen levels, you have motors, you know, your engines. Oh, we do have some enemies coming in now. So all I'm doing with the zooming is targeting where they should start shooting. That's all it is. Oh, good job, guys. We got 1 enemy down. Oh, 2 enemies. Wow. Okay. I've never really had them just randomly take all the enemies down that quickly. So that's kind of cool. Usually they have to firefight for a little bit. All right, so what we're gonna need to do is to get our bomber down into the section here. We're gonna go ahead and open the doors. Oh, we got more enemies coming in. Okay, we got those guys sighted. We're gonna go ahead and select a bomb, because this is what we're gonna have to bomb, is destroy this factory. And, ooh, we're taking some fire. Nice. Destroyed. Ooh, we have a photo opportunity up here actually with Reconnaissance, so we're gonna do this real quick. Is everybody good? Yeah, we're good. Where'd those enemy pilots go? Those enemy fighters. Oh, maybe they got destroyed. All right, so we're coming up on the photo op here for the reconnaissance mission. So we're gonna take a photo of this and then head back. Oh God, we're being shot at. Let's take a photo real quick. Oh God. Okay, we got our photo. Okay, you, get back on the gun. Where are these guys at? Okay, let's head back to our next bearing. Oh, I see more enemies over this way somewhere. We gotta get these enemies tagged so we can start firing at them. Okay, I think we've got all the enemies tagged now. Okay, this guy's low on ammo. Let's get him some ammo real quick. This guy's low on ammo. Let's get him some ammo real quick. Oh, there's another guy not tagged. Got him. Okay, we gotta go to our next bearing. Start getting these guys some ammo real quick. You gotta make sure that these guys have got ammo, because if they don't have ammo, man, your guns are just garbage. They are not gonna do anything. Nice. Look at that. Everybody should have ammo. So you essentially got your crew here. So, oh, let's do our next heading real quick here while I explain while we're flying back to base. So this was one of the beginning missions, so obviously it's pretty simple. We fly out, destroy the factory, fly back to base. As the missions go on, things get harder, more fighter pilots start coming. What the heck? I've never seen that before. There was a ship shooting at us down there. So essentially you have your pilot, which can abort emergency landing. Oh, prime example. We got to get our mechanic and start working on the electrical systems that are starting to fail. So he'll go back there and he'll start wrenching on that, which is crucial, because if those electrical systems go down, your electronics go down, and it's bad news bears all around. So you've got your pilot. So as I was saying, he can do abort, he can do emergency landings, bail out, he can raise and lower gears, and change the altitude. You've got your mechanic, which when he's in his little chair, he could give you the diagnostics of your plane, and he can also tell you what your fuel usage is, and if you need to do fuel transfers. You also have your navigator, which obviously is pretty self-explanatory. Okay, we're gonna head in for a landing. Then you've got your communications guy, which calls out where enemy pilots and stuff are. And then you've got your gunners. And then your bomber, which is pretty self-explanatory as well. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the pilot. And we're slowly making our way around to do our landing for our very first mission. Like I said, each mission is gonna get harder. I'm about into 7 missions, I think about my 7th mission or so in my other game. And this game gets very intense. I've yet to lose anybody. I probably just jinxed myself. I'm gonna knock on some wood. But as long as you play it right and get people medicked, there's a medic bed right here. You can also get medic kits to revive people if need be. This game gets very in-depth, and I'll show you some of the customization you can do on the plane. We actually took some wing damage there as well. We're gonna go ahead and lower our gear. We're gonna Close those bomb doors real quick. And boom, landing. So you obviously get more points for mission success by completing the mission, doing any extra added photography, like right there. You can get, see, optional recon photos. Those are also really, really good to do. Bringing all of your crew home alive is a big thing too. That's good for points, and it levels them up. If they die, that's it. They're done forever. Sweet, everybody's leveled up to level 2 on that mission. Looks like they got 2 new skills as well. And then this is how many unlocks. You usually get a ton of unlocks, but it might have already included the stuff I've unlocked before. So if you go to your crew gear, this is where you get to fully customize your crew. So for example, like my pilot, you can do presets like a starter flight set, flight suits. You know, there's different things that you can do to kind of give them a basic look of what you're trying to go for. So how he's got a starter flight set right now, you can do a basic black, royal blue headgear. You can do all this different stuff. As you progress, you can start unlocking more things for them. So he'll actually have like a pilot's hat on that you can put on. Like this guy, you can give him different things. Like your gunners, you can give them different helmets and whatnot to kind of help, you know, with firefighting and that sort of stuff. So like our aircraft, for example, I'll kind of show you guys. You have engines. You have your port outer engine that you can upgrade. You have your inner engines. You have your starboard inners. You have your starboard outers. Gun turrets that you can start upgrading. Your systems, your radar, your extinguishers, your equipment that you can start adding. The equipment slots, which are super good. Your fuselage, your nose. Start armoring the different parts of your plane to help with, you know, bullets coming through. And then your survival. So, for example, you can unlock a homing pigeon. So that way, if you do go down, you can add a homing pigeon to your plane. So that way it highly increases your chance of survival. So what I'll probably end up doing with this one is, since I've already kind of progressed further in my other game, is I just kind of wanted to show you guys what a basic mission is. I'll probably go to my other game where I'm already on mission 7, because the other ones are just pretty basic missions to kind of get you started. I'll cut over to that one on the next episode to kind of show you guys what I've done and where I'm at, and we'll go from there. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed some Bomber Crew. We'll catch you guys on the next flight.